Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am back again with something new for you again this time. Okay, in this video, I have brought you some good idioms which are related to the parts of your body. Okay, so whatever idioms we have in our English language which are related to the parts of our body is something that we are going to see today. Okay, and of course, in the next video too. Okay, because there are plethora of idioms like these, okay, which are from the parts of our body, and it is not possible to cover everything in one video. Hence I have got you body idioms part 1, which is today, and very soon you will also have body idioms part 2. Okay, so that you're familiar with all the possible idioms and all the popular idioms, okay, which you should be using in your day to day English. Yeah. So let's get started. So let's elevate our English skills with these body idioms. Yeah. So the very first one to start with, keep your chin up. So you see which part of the body here? You see chin. Okay. So when I say keep your chin up, which means stay positive. Now, when will you use it in the sentence? Whenever, in any situation, if you have to tell someone that, oh, stay positive, stay confident, okay, you can deal with it, you can deal with it, just make use of this idiom. Keep your chin up. Okay, so how will we use it? We'll say, hey, keep your chin up and stay positive. Okay, keep your chin up and deal with the situation. That's how you will use it. Okay, so keep your chin up. Just remember now, next time when you have to tell someone, hey, deal with it courageously, stay positive, face it bravely, anything of this, of this kind, if you want to say anything of this kind, just use this idiom, keep your chin up. Yeah. And get some spice in your language. Cold feet. I'm sure most of you must be familiar with this idiom, cold feet. Okay. Feet, well, the part of the body which we have here is feet. Now, when we say cold feet means to become very anxious about something or to become very nervous about something just before the event. Okay. So, which means you have a wedding tomorrow and today you have this cold feet. Today you're getting this cold feet, which means you're getting very nervous and you're getting very anxious. Oh God, how things are going to be, how the event is going to happen, how my life is going to be after marriage. When you have all these sorts of feelings and jitters, it's when you have your cold feet. Okay. So cold feet means being nervous or anxious before a big event. Okay, now let's use it in the sentence. How can we use it? We'll say, hey, she got cold feet one night before the wedding. Okay, so she got cold feet. Yeah, that's it. Cold feet. Remember, cry your heart out. Cry your heart out means to cry a lot and to cry aloud. Okay, to cry a lot and to cry aloud. God forbid, nobody in on this planet should face this situation where someone really has to cry one's heart out. That's something very sad. Okay. But whenever you see someone, who's grieving too much, who's crying a lot, who's too much in pain, okay, that's when you use this idiom. That's cry out, cry your heart out. That's cry a lot. Okay. So how will we use this in the sentence? We'll say he cried his heart out when his pet died. Yeah. Heart. So the part of body that exists in this idiom is heart. Yeah. Flesh and blood. Flesh and blood means family. Someone who's near to you, someone who's dear to you, someone who belongs to you. Okay. So flesh and blood. So if how will I use it in the sentence? I'll say, hey, I cannot fire my brother. Why? Because he's my flesh and blood. He's my flesh and blood means he's my family. Okay. He belongs to me. Okay. So someone who's near to you, who's dear to you, someone who is your blood. Okay. That's where you refer to this idiom flesh and blood. Okay, friends. Are we good to go? Yeah. I hope you're learning something new. If yes, then please mention it in the comment box and please try to create sentences using these idioms and level up your English quotient. Yeah. The next one we have on the screen, which is face the music. Face the music, which means to deal with something unfavorable or to deal with an unfavorable consequence, which means you have done something wrong and now you will have to make sure that you get the punishment. And that punishment is obviously not something favorable, but it is going to be something very much unfavorable. Okay, so in such a situation, you can use this idiom face the music. So, you can use it in a day-to-day English also. Like if you have to speak to your children and if you have to ask them, hey, did you finish your homework? Okay, if not, then please ready to face the music. Please ready, please be ready to face the music, which means please be ready to deal with the punishment. Okay. So this is like that day to day. It's that day to day. And at the same time, you can also use it in situations wherein you're talking about confessions of crimes, etc. So the man confessed the crime and faced the music, which means he made his confessions. He confessed that, okay, this is what I have done. This is the murder that I have done. And now he is ready. He will face the music, which means he will take the punishment. Okay, so it is that day. It can be used in a day-to-day English also, and it can be used in these kind of circumstances also, which is of extreme degree. Yeah, let's go ahead. Keep an eye on. Keep an eye on. Now, keep an eye on means to watch carefully or to take care of. Okay, so if you're taking care of someone, you can say that, hey, I have my eyes on her, or I'm keeping my eyes on my grandmother. Okay, I'm keeping my eyes on my pet. Yeah, or if you're watching something very carefully, okay, you're just trying to watch something carefully, you want to see where this where that thing goes. Like for example, I have kept my eyes on this startup, which means I'm just seeing what are they actually up to and how far they will go. Okay. So in both these situations, this idiom can beautifully fit in. Okay. That's to keep an eye on. Okay. Let's look at the example sentence. The example sentence says he kept an eye on his dog, which is fair. Okay. Head over heels. Now, if say for example, if you have watched a movie of a movie star and you really loved the performance, you loved the persona, you loved the style of that actor. Okay, once you're out of the theater and you're in complete admiration, you're in complete, you're deeply in love with whatever you saw on screen. Okay, so that's the feeling which can be expressed with this idiom, head over heels, which means to be in deeply to be deeply in love with something or to be in deep admiration of something. Okay, so she was head over heels for the new pet. That's also okay. She was head over the heels for Ranbir Kapoor, which is also okay. Okay, so that's head over heels. Make sure that you use it in your daily English and spice up your English. Keep, keep your lips sealed. Okay, keep your lips sealed, which means to keep mum. Okay, so a promise that you have made, make sure that you keep it a secret. You don't open it to everyone. You don't reveal it to everyone. Okay, this is a simple one, right? You can just understand the meaning of it just by reading at it. So keep your lips sealed, which means just keep mum or to keep something a secret. Yeah. So keep your lips sealed about your sister's affair, which means, okay, no more revealing. Just keep it to yourself. Yeah. Know by heart. Now, a very common idiom which we have been hearing since childhood. Okay, so because our education system is all about memorizing, this is something that we have heard very often. That, oh, know these answers by heart. Yeah, know these formulae by heart. Okay, know these idioms by heart, which means memorize. Okay, so he knows all of the computer code by heart. Look at the sentence construction. He knows. He is the subject, knows is the verb. And all of the computer code is what? That's the object. And then at the end of the sentence, you have by heart. Just look at the sentence construction too before you start using them just randomly in your English. Don't use it randomly. Understand the sentence construction, understand the meaning, and then use it. Okay, to level up your English quotient. Okay, friends. So, know by heart, we already know it. Yeah. Make sure that you know all these idioms by heart. Yeah. You memorize them. And the last one to go, have your head in the clouds. Have your head in the clouds means to be absolutely unaware about something. So you seem to be in your own zone. You seem to be in your own world. You seem to be very happy in your own world. And you seem to know nothing about what's happening around you. Okay. So when this is the situation, I'm sure it's a blissful situation to be in, but definitely not a pleasant one always. Okay. So if this is the situation, if then you can describe the situation, express the situation with the help of this idiom, have your head in the clouds, which means to be unaware about what's happening around you. Okay. Now let's use it in the sentence. How will you use it in the sentence? You will say, hey, do you have any idea what's happening? You always have your head in the clouds, which means you always seem to be ignorant. Okay, you always seem to be in your own world. You always seem to be in your own zone, which is not correct. Okay, so whenever you have to say something like this, just use this idiom: have your head in the clouds. Head. Okay, so, friends, that's about it. So, this was just a trial of what we actually do in our daily English classes. Okay. So, we have a paid community. Okay. The name of the community is 2E English with Shivangi. Okay. So, we learn English as per the 2E model, wherein one such thing we do in live classes is that we learn different idioms, of course, the vocabularies, the sentence structures. We talk, we write, we create, we decode, we interpret, we construct, we do every sort of things which can actually help us level up our overall English quotient. So if you wish to be one of my community members, okay, make sure that you check the description box, get in touch with us, and we would love to have you in our paid community. Okay, because our mission is to you know revamp the broken education system, the education system which has only helped us memorize grammar rules, and in order to know English, we are there to break this pattern. So we are here to help you with different nuances of English so that you can get fluent in English. You can have adequate wealth of vocabularies in your day-to-day English. You can be well equipped with different kind of sentence structures. You can say goodbye to grammatical dilemmas, grammatical confusions that surround you, so on and so forth. Okay, at a very minimal price, with lifetime access to videos and lifetime access to the live classes. Okay, with a very nominal price that you're going to pay for your lifetime coaching. Okay, so if you're interested, make sure that you check the description box, get in touch with us, and we would welcome you with our open arms. Yeah. So, and yes, of course, if you've liked my content, please do like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that bell button. Okay, friends, thank you so much. And next week, I shall see you soon again with something new, which will spice up your English quotient. Thank you so much. Goodbye.